But for the most part, everything was green this week, with a few exceptions in the communication section. But that was about it. Let's go ahead and look at Canada. We can see that Shopify was down this week, one of those big players for Canada. Canadian National Railroad was up, and Bridge was also up. The Royal Bank of Canada was up. The banks seem to be doing pretty flat or doing good, so that was nice to see during this week. Also, China did relatively flat, with the exception of Baba. That's a stock that I do own, so that's really nice to see, and hopefully Baba can continue doing well with the upcoming weeks. So I just wanted to look at a little bit of the technicals for this week. So we still had a relatively low volume on Monday and Tuesday. We finally got some sellers on Wednesday, but that is still not as much sellers as we were expecting. So it's still a really strong overall market with the bull trend, but RSI was almost at 70, so that's why it went down. We still want to be a cautious bull in case this is a blow off top, but the next weekend it could come up to this W that made. We could keep going down and then back up for this month of April. So if you guys are new to the channel, this is week 6 of our $10,000 to $100,000 challenge, and we are trying to do this as well through smart investing, as well as saving as much money as possible. So I'll go ahead and showcase what I did during this week, how my stocks did during the week, what buys and sells that I did during the week, as well as my watch list for the upcoming week and my thoughts on the market for the upcoming week. I am finally done with the exam, so I should have a lot more videos coming up in the future. Alright, let's dive into it. So giving you guys an overall update on my Wealthsimple account, we can see that we are actually down $30.71 for this week, but overall we're still up $6.29 on this personal account, so that's always good to see. I'm not really buying anymore on this account. What I'm trying to do is trying to move everything to my TFSA, so that's what I'll show now. So this is my TFSA. Usually all the buys I do is on this account. So I had a couple buys this week. I'll go ahead and discuss those, but let's go ahead and just look at the progress. And so if you look at it, we're actually down on TFSA. We're down $136.63 for the month, as well as $155 for the week. This kind of has to do with my biggest position in Ideanomics being down. So when Ideanomics goes down, my portfolio goes down because it is my largest position. But I'm not really worried because they have really strong earnings coming up, as well as their revenue is expected to grow really rapidly with their acquisitions. So this price of the stock is definitely going up, and then this is really high conviction as well for me. So just looking at what I did this week, I bought a lot of Ideanomics, so it dipped down to this $2.40. So I bought around $9.13 on Friday. That was really nice. Also added on to my positions in Icon as well as FSI, and I did my CIH positions here as well. So now I currently own 111 shares. I'll go into more details in regards to this in my Google Sheets, but that's what I've been doing. I'm a little bit low on cash. I still have some pending orders as well. So once those go out next week, I should have all my positions and I have more cash coming in. So diving into the portfolio breakdown, we can see that I added more onto my position in Ideanomics. So when others are fearful, I'm buying more, and I got them at a really cheap price at $2.40, and I see them a lot more. And they've also had the capitalists as well as big investors putting a price target on them at $7. So I'm really confident in this play, and I'm just using this opportunity to average down as well as add more shares to my highest conviction play. In terms of what else I did during this week, I am also looking to sell Neomask, NVCN. So the reason being, I think there's better opportunities in this healthcare player. It's still only around 1% of my portfolio, and it has been decreasing as well, so that sucks. But in the upcoming weeks, if it goes up, I'll be looking to sell this play. Also, I am looking to buy more FSI. I see a really high potential in this company, and I also did an intrinsic value calculation, and they're trading at least at a 50% discount. So I want to keep on adding more to this position. Same with my case with NTWK. So I want to add a bit more to this position because it's really small right now, only about a quarter of my portfolio. So I'll be looking to add that as well. Alright guys, so in terms of what I added this week, so I added a lot of China index holdings. I've talked about this in my watch list. I wanted to get some of these holdings, and I see this company really undervalued, as well as they're trading well below their intrinsic value. So I went ahead and bought a little bit while they dipped down. I also added Bitforms Ltd. So the reason being, I wanted to add crypto inside my TFSA so I don't get taxed on. as well as this is one of the better ways to buy crypto because the rate of increase as well as the growth for Bitfarms is really high compared to crypto as well. So I see really huge potential in this company, and their mining operations are really good as well as they're expanding really rapidly. So I went ahead and added on to them. So the reason they dipped down this week was because of Coinbase. Coinbase IPO made a lot of people sell out on these type of positions and go ahead and invest in Coinbase. So that's why a lot of the blockchains and the crypto mining like Hive, Riot went down this week. So I took this opportunity to buy them, and nothing there, no fundamentals have changed. The companies have remained the same, and they're expanding rapidly. So like this is the best time to buy while others are fearful. I added around $17 of solar. This is a green energy space that I see a lot of potential in, and this is definitely future for, especially with the plans that Biden has for green energy. So I wanted to add a little bit more about my position on solar. I read it around $70. This they dipped down to around 29 cents, so I took the opportunity to go ahead and add on to my position, as well as average down my initial price. For my last buy, guys, I did finally be able to buy Rolls Royce. This is a play I had to actually start up my Questrade account with because Wealthsimple does not offer this. They trade over the counter, but this is a play I've been wanting to buy for a long time. This is a airplane engine industry, and they're basically really down right now because of the COVID. But once COVID recovers, and trust me, there's going to be people wanting to go on vacation during the summer and after that because they haven't been able to go on a plane for a really long time. This company is going to see a major rebound, and they're trading at a really low discount. So the intrinsic value is well on a discount as well. So that's why I see huge potential in this. And by buying this company at a cheap price, I at least see double, and I have a good margin of safety with this company. I went ahead and bought a lot of shares around 520. It does say $754, but this is USD. This is so if you convert that, this is going to be around 1K. So I did spend a good amount of money on that, but I see a lot of potential in this company. So alright guys, looking at the chart from my portfolio breakdown, we can see that Ideanomics is my biggest position at 36%, Enthusiast Gaming coming second, as well as Dividend Split Corp. So I got the Dividend Split Corp dividend last week. It was $9, so that's really nice. That's going to start compounding, as well as that dividend is every month. So that's really nice. I really like this dividend, and I really like that passive income. H2O is 3.5% for me, Stranded Lithium 4.6%, and then we have a couple big positions in Rolls Royce. This is my new position, and I'm going to be adding a little bit more towards some of these other positions. Bitfarms is a new one here, 2% right here, and cash is only at 3.1%. So I have a lot less cash. I've also added more to China, so we can see that. So looking at as well as sector breakdown, we can see that technology is my biggest sector, and then we have other sectors such as communication services, renewable electricity. All these sectors I'm really bullish on, and these are the sectors that are going really at a rapid pace. So that's why I really like my money invested into them. I have added a bit to auto parts as well. Kind of has to do with Rolls Royce, but that's pretty good. I want to add a little bit more to my dividend plays as well as ETF moving forward as well, so I'll be looking to do that. Okay guys, in terms of my watch list, I am still looking at DFN, FFN, and DGS as my dividend plays. They have been increasing in price, so I haven't gotten the opportunity to buy them. It just goes to show that time in the market beats time in the market. But nevertheless, I've been using that cash that I have, and I don't have too much cash to put into these plays, into other growth stocks that I'll be talking about. In terms of the growth stock, so this is a company that I'm going to be looking towards this week, and I want to add more shares to Liberty Global as well as so they basically are communication services, and they go ahead and provide radio services as well. And this is a really stock that I see really undervalued right now in the market. I also did an intrinsic value calculation with my Google Sheets, and that showed that it was around 50% discount. So I want to add more to these positions. Same with China Index Holdings. I added 111. I still have a long way to go. This is another player that I'm thinking about, TMQ. Basically, they're in the early stages of their mining operations, but they hold a lot of operations in Alaska, and as well as they have been increasing. And this is a stock that's really undervalued compared to what the work they're doing. But this is a play for the long term, so I'll be looking to add some shares if it dips down. ARK ETF, I'm still waiting for that dip down. It hasn't reached. Same with the HSU. This is the S&P 2x bull ETF. I'm waiting for a pullback before I do this because the market's really hot on S&P and we're breaking records every day. So once we see a little bit of a correction, I'll go ahead and add more onto this position. H2O has been dropping from its previous highs, so I'm still waiting on that. And once it drops down, I'll be adding a lot to this position. And because this is a company I'm really bullish on, and if you haven't seen my previous video, I have done a growth stock video on H2O. NTWK and FSI, both plays that are undervalued in the current market, and they're both in that tech sector, and I really like that. And I have been adding some shares. I want to add more when they go down, even below their prices right now. So Cineplex, I'm still watching. I have added already to this play. If it dips down, I'll be adding more for a swing trade for the summer. Same with Air Canada. And this is another play that I've talked about previously, Icon. I really like the stock, and this is a rebound stock for the shoe brand, and they're trading at an undervalued price right now. They dipped down, so if they dip even more, I'll be adding more to this position. Alright guys, thank you for making it to the end of this video. I'll be making a lot more videos now that I'm done with my final exams, so be on the lookout for that. And if you did enjoy this video, like and subscribe is much appreciated. For everyone that's looking to start the investing journey, I'll leave my Wealthsimple link in the description below, and you can go ahead and start your investing journey with $0 commission. That's a lot better than what the banks are offering, and that can save you a lot of money in the long term. Alright guys, have a wonderful rest of your week.